Our mission at Yes We Can is to provide full-time bilingual education to migrant children regardless of their location, their legal status, or their economic background. I truly got involved with just the want to help. In the fall of 2018, that's when the caravans started coming up to the U.S. Mexico border. I live in Los Angeles, which is only 2 hours away. With a group of volunteers and organizations, we said, well, let's go out there and take some donations and go help. We brought down thousands of clothes, hygiene kits, and donations. And when I started walking around the camp and helping out, I noticed that there wasn't a space for the kids. And I really wondered why there was nobody doing a school. I thought, well, kids, where are kids? Kids are in schools, right? So that's what we did. Just with our savings, with $1,000 of our own personal money, Kyle and I came down to the camp and set up our pilot program for Yes We Can, which ended up becoming overnight, literally the space where you would find most of the kids in the camp. So this is the San Ysidro port of entry. This is the largest port of entry in the United States. It sees very large amounts of cars crossing every single day. Today we're bringing over 1,100 notebooks and about, I think, 150 backpacks for our students. Yes, let's take this in there. We're going to be taking a few of these as well. This is our second mobile school location. It used to be a 55-passenger bus that we've completely renovated and converted into a mobile classroom. We're here every single day of the year, not just during the school year, but also during the summers and holidays. We cover math, language arts, English classes as a second language for all of our students. And we also have exclusive classes and curriculum that we have developed with our team, such as the migrant process paired with our emotional intelligence class. Our kids are able to process emotionally all the circumstances that they're going through. We started our foundation in 2019, and 6 months into our work, the COVID-19 pandemic happened. Very early on, we realized that not only were we addressing an immigration crisis, we were also now addressing a health crisis, and that we couldn't close our doors to our families because closing our doors meant that the shelters would be extremely full again. And we're very proud to share that we never shut our doors.
We're hopefully changing that perception of what people think about migration, why people are migrating, and also what we can do as a community to just better humanity and see migrants and the migrant community as just people. Everything that's happening politically has a big effect on the work we're doing, and we just continue to adapt and do the best we can. It was a big team of people that stood behind this, and every day was working with a brilliant team of people to build out the school spaces, buy school supplies, find the right teachers for the job, and even converting buses. Like when we got our first bus, I mean, that was like my day job for 2 months, probably at least 2 months. was working on converting the bus, gutting out the entire coach bus, the 2 rows of seats and the overhead compartments. All of that gets torn out, put in the sidewalls, we put in the electrical outlets, desks, add the flooring, there you go. Right now we're over 2 million hours of education for migrant children, and we've helped over 1,000 children in just coming up on 3 years, and that includes handing out over 1,000 backpacks to kids.
What inspires me the most about working with migrant children and refugee children is the extremely grand potential that they have in themselves. There's no doubt in my mind that these are bright, happy children who have so much to offer the world. I myself was a refugee child. I came to the United States through political asylum when I was 10 years old. Unfortunately, my family received death threats, and that forced my family to flee my home country of Colombia. When that happens to you as a child, I find it to be extremely unfair because it's a situation that is out of your control and it's happening to you. I would say one of the greatest misconceptions about asylum seekers is that they want to come. Asylum seekers don't want to make that decision. They are forced to make that decision. Nobody leaves their home unless they have to.